Luckin Coffee got ahead in China because it took advantage of the smartphone. It looked at companies like Uber, Lyft, and Didi and saw how they had outcompeted old fashioned taxi companies by using the phone and did it with coffee. Whenever people wanted to go to work and get a coffee, they would order the phone on Luckin's app before even leaving the house. And upon arriving at their office, they would just need to walk across the street and pick up their order and leave within an instant. Luckin Coffee just opened 2 stores in New York City, but I'm wondering whether they will have such an easy chance building more places across the country. The United States is a place of small towns. China doesn't have small towns like that. Even Singapore and Malaysia, the other 2 countries that Luckin has gone to, don't work in the same way as the United States. People in these small towns like to go to a cafe where they can sit down. Luckin Coffee does have places where they can sit down in Singapore, but most of its models are that quick go inside and pick up your drink and then leave model. But could Luckin do something in the United States similar to this? A lot of Americans drive across the country, so much so that people in Europe look at Americans like they're crazy for driving 6 to 12 hours like it's normal. But Luckin Coffee wants to not just move away from the made in China model, the made in China stereotype, the idea that is still prevalent in the United States that China makes crappy stuff. But it also doesn't want to be seen as just a cheap version of Starbucks. It wants to improve its branding. So it could open on the highways, but then it would be associated with truck stops. Does it want that? Maybe it could open on smaller highways within a state, not interstate highways. Or it could choose the correct states to open in. For example, while Pennsylvania has pretty low-key stops where the buildings are made of wood and people just go in and go to the bathroom and maybe buy something from a vending machine, the truck stops in Illinois and Indiana are a lot more high-tech. There are a couple of restaurants in there and people can sit down, and it's very clean inside, it's very sleek. Perhaps if Luckin opens in these states, they will still preserve their branding, improve their branding, without being seen as a cheaper version of Starbucks. What do you think? Bye bye.